What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another quick recap. As you can see, guys, we took an L today. I wasn't mentally and physically there. I did wake up feeling body aches. I had a sore throat. I was feeling a little bit of the chills, and that has a different meaning than it did a year ago. So being sick now, you guys know why. So hopefully it's not that serious. I'll get over it, and I wasn't there mentally. So before we get in this video, make sure you guys leave a like on the video, join our free chat room, which is the first thing down below, and make sure to subscribe. So, yeah, Tesla was the first one. Huge market rally in the morning. As you guys know, we have big earnings headed into this week, and I thought we were honestly going to bounce back, but then I kept in mind, we'll pull up /NQ, which I was looking at the 4-hour. So on the 4-hour, we were still maintaining that solid downtrend right here off the highs of 12,188, around that level, 12,200. So we still, I don't know why it's pulling up like this. Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't like this. I don't like how it looks. Let me see. Let me pull up the 1 hour. So yeah, so we were dipping way under the 4 under the support here where we had last week. We were still in this wedge, and like I said, we have to break out of this wedge. We either have to break up above this resistance, or we're coming down under the support. We came down under, and we're still testing that previous resistance. So I don't even think we break up above that, guys. We still have the stimulus bill that's completely up in the air. I feel like we're just getting played with it. The elections are coming up, so probably your best bet, even if you're gonna get started trading right now, is to just wait till after the elections, which are literally around the corner. So I think we still have some room to come down. Very disappointed today. I tried to short Apple, which was a very stupid mistake going into this pop here we had. But like I said, keep in mind, if we go back to the other dips that we had, they were all followed by, let's go to 15, they were all followed by a spike retesting that trend line. So we have the high here, and then we have this high, then we have this lower high, and then we have this lower spike, and then we have today before this huge downfall. So even just like this spike here, we pulled back to a new low and came back into this wedge. But keep in mind, we still had these lower highs. So this is what happened here, and this is what currently happened. We formed another very steeper low, which caused Tesla, which we were in the green barely, and we tried to catch the dip midday, like an hour or 2 hours after the market opened right here, and we got burned. So that was the play there. I just stopped trading it there. I didn't feel good, and I just said, if I take an L already, I'm just going to not even trade it. There were other decent dip buys here, but I kind of FOMO'd it because I missed this one right here, this dip buy, and then I saw it reverse back to like the 423 area. I was like, man, that could have been a great play, and then I just got stuck here. I kept seeing it fall. I'm like, you know what, it's gonna hit the SMA instead of bounce back. It went a little under SMA, but just me being me, cutting my losses quick. I don't know what it was today with Thinkorswim as well. There was a delay. I was not getting filled out. How do we pull up the trades really quick? Show you guys. I was not getting filled. When I was trying to sell these 200 shares, I just saw it there. It just said 200. And usually it's very smooth and very fast compared to last week. As you guys know, we traded Tesla last week like crazy. Every dip I was a win. Like 99% win. I think we only had like one loss. So all these executions were flawless. They were perfect. But today, for some reason, I wasn't able to get filled out as fast. And I just had to cancel my order and throw it in there. So with my hotkeys, well, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. I wasn't able to get out. But I'm still glad it's just a small loss on the day compared to how the market did in general. I think it's like, that's how Helena said, the worst day since early September. So I'll take that. What it is, what it is. Now, as for, other than that, I literally wanted to chase it like at the 423. Yeah, right around here, I was like, it has some room to run, and it did. It went from the 423 to like the 425.91. But like, again, last week we had no fear. Scared money don't make money, and we literally made money last week. So I kind of had some fear today, doubted myself, and that's exactly what happens. 1 hour, Tesla still coming down off these highs of the 465. As you can see, I still have my alert here at 407, because if we come down 407, we pull up the 4 hour, we have room to come to the $400 mark, which I think that's where we can bounce. But some of you guys in the chat have been saying we want Tesla to the $300 mark. I don't think we'll see that very, very soon, but knowing this market right now with how the current conditions are, the elections coming up, who knows? This market is crazy. And this random Apple, which I tried to short in the morning, which was it was just ridiculous, a ridiculous play again. It's almost like the NQ trend line downtrend test. So we have that resistance, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and then we have today. It went up again and it hit the lower high there. Now, I was gonna reshort it, and this is what I guess. Like I mentioned before, sometimes it's just better to go in on an entry and get like an execution that's bad by 5-7 cents than to try to nail it. And I try to reshort it here at the $half mark. I told myself this is the $half mark here. I took a look at the 1 hour and saw the lower highs, and just by me wanting to it come up above again the 116.50, it did not, and I missed it. And this was the perfect short. Why? Because it was the top. That was the top of Apple today, right there. That would have been amazing. Of course, I probably wouldn't have held all the way down here, but it would have been an amazing trade to recover the loss, of course, that we had earlier in the morning, trying to short here and getting squeezed, which is very stupid because usually I love shorting when there's a level of support like here. Like my idea was to short it back to like the 16, 10, 15 dollar mark. Here, you really have nothing to base your short out of other than the pre-market, which I'd rather much trade it or short it during market hours. So, and another possibly potential dip play. I didn't even care. I wasn't at the market. I was watching the market down here around 112. But as for a trade potentially this week, remember we have earnings coming up. When is it? The 27th? The 29th after hours. So maybe we could possibly come up with that resistance. So that previous support here, 115.77, is definitely the first point you guys want to watch. Right there is that's where that resistance is at. So even if we break above that, we still have to break this trend line here. We have this trend line right here. So that would probably inch around the $117 mark regardless. So watch Apple. And yeah, we had the L. So Amazon, AMD, Tesla, and Apple is probably my top three that I've been watching. Facebook was just doing whatever this morning. It was very choppy. I didn't really find any position on that one. As you can see here, I didn't like this, just sideways trading. And we had that huge sell-off here, just coming down. This possibly would have been a great dip buy here, but I just take the L, walk away. I don't want to even look at the markets anymore, especially during this condition when everything was just really just selling off. SQ, another one. Oh no, TQ actually. It was a TQ or SQ. It was actually SQ here. I wanted to dip buy at 21.51. Why 21.51? Because that's where the pre-market support was, I believe. Let me see. Yep, right here. Look, that support right here, and it bounced exactly off that level. Exactly off that level, and then it hit the $23.45 mark right after. So that one was another one I hesitated. So those were the plays that I kind of mentally played in my head that were good plays, but not physically actually traded them. So other than that, those are I want to keep my watch list short. I don't want to. I'm gonna end the video here. That's pretty much it, guys. Just these couple tickers on my watch list. Other than that, I think Netflix. One more. There's another one that ran this morning. I had my alert here, 496. But look at this weakness. It came back down to 478 on the 4 hour. We still haven't got that big dead cat bounce that we've been expecting, but it looks like it's bound to just curl up above the EMA any day now, unless it just says, screw this, I'm dipping down to like 460, under 465. So that's pretty much it, guys, for my watch list. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe to the comment, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below what you think about today, what you're trading, and what your plans are for this week. I'll see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Take care, everybody.